tili pampwe
avavande mukuoneka vaizhobo
machine so pano ahambulasi anakumati
guys. It's one thing I least expected, and it was just random, yeah?
Yeah, komadi itamakai.
Yeah.
Umazori ndiye uja, ndiambie without the question.
It was the last thing I expected. Because I was in 49, right? So I'm like, let me just walk to the shop and get something.
Yeah.
So I go to the compound. I'm walking just by the road. Ndugenda. Then this car, it's a black car, just pulled over. Bensam. Then I looked at him. I'm like, okay, the guy knows me. So I was just friendly.
Yeah.
Bwanja mwezi ugenda azutega. Andwera ndaya basi neso ndifana glass stuff hapo.
Boy.
Then he looks at me. Then he like, do you know me? So you know, usaoneke kuri kanjani ndikuti you look familiar.
Commander.
So I moved closer to his car. But let me describe this guy. It's black. It's a VX, right?
Yeah.
So I moved closer. I'm like, let me have a closer look. And I wasn't able to recognize him. So he was in shades.
Yeah.
So he laughs off and is like, in Honduras. I'm like,
no way. Get me.
I'm like, no way. So this is the real OG, the Honduras himself. In the flesh. Yeah. So we chatted a little bit. We exchanged my digits. We took some pictures just to make people believe, to make sure. Because I'm just capping. Wage, I didn't tell him. I think I'm here to talk to him.
I was a tell see humble.
Wage
No, actually, Wage and Antum's Tunes. So we can have. We have two receipts. So the guy's like, you know, but the story that Wage was telling, it didn't actually go like that, but you know, that's cool. But when I looked at the guy, the persona and the character that Wage portrayed is quite different. So basically, this is a guy who drives a fucking VX,
bro.
Right?
Oh wow,
bro. Yeah. Come on, okay.
Humble. Come on.
Very humble. Come on, and he's a buggy man, Gabana.
He actually he's big.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, don't really work as hard as you used to. Yeah, but he's quite huge. Yeah.
Yeah. Nitaona jituzi jana dasi. Humble siru. Ngakausana nene kuti Weji yama ocherera sonkani. Nambra. Omwase ndendo siya ndame maganizi ya murumaini.
Because you can have your own image of the bounce.
Bounce yake ndio ukafika masungu baje.
Rough and rugged, you know.
Yeah. Kila vaga mdu wako cha.
Yeah, but the guy is he's well kept. He's got his shit sorted out.
Yeah.
Proper. I want to go sorry. I'm a good guy in Mboma. I did ask him a lot of questions, but yeah, he looks within Mutori. And I'm going to say, well, you heard the story. Now you have seen me. You can sum it up. That's all he said.
He's a good dude.
He's a good.
Because for one to pull up and say, Ben.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. If you remember, what was the story? Because Muntu Jara Nasu anajoga kusho I don't know kudi ababa mbega. So I think he's been like that.
Ndwaba easy.
Because akana ka wina, akana ka uri na mina ifo front uri.
Timenyana na wamenewa.
Muti basa $1.
Sina lija ya mifurija. Iwene?
Inali ya kushow $1.
I meant kuti panali ya mwenye nage. Kuti anagizana kale ndi muntu ina. Mwazima mwenye $1.
Ndimeneyo.
Na percentage.
Ndimene.
That was the issue.
Dada nasunta mwaja.
Kama guys, tiyo kumana. Tiyo kumana kudete.
Fana look sharp.
Fana look sharp. So I think we're going to insert the picture. You should have a proper look.
Azimuzu hamba.
We know what zina ndindani.
Achuga hamba. Nika soka mwiga baji ba Facebook.
No, I think it deserves a shout out. Yeah.
Big shout out to Hambras. Big mans. Mans like
the real McCoy.
Hey. Komano, what was the experience meeting your hero?
I was starstruck. I had to ask for a selfie. You know?
Anajambo ya phone yawe.
Yeah.
Nikawa nomize.
And I'm like, akakupanda kutumiza zituzi hizi. Akaona ngani mfano waboza kwambili.
Hey, okay. Of all the people that fusa group much. Sinaganizile kwa Humble Ass sasa. My first one's for Harry Potter.
Serious?
Yeah, the Clinton. Then it was Gugu Jara. And that's it. Anyway, welcome to the welcome. Yeah, you're welcome to this biggest podcast in Malawi. Big one. With that. More like it. Amaneru is the one and only Brandon Jones. The Humble Ass is in the building. We have Yanko in the building. Don Leon. Pama controls ones and twos. Pama not my comments. My DMs. Of course, very, very constructive. One of is another day. Yeah. Some other guy was like, Brandon, you control you.
Guys,
really don't know what ponya.
What guys ukanga muna sonka. Majuluka nziru kambi.
Kama jizwa ntengo.
Majuluka nziru kambi.
Olivene yonde winayankalia ngoti. Kubwele wako. Ngoraya.
Kama wino again namona weju bada banga comment. Chibebe yito mbega uri silioni. Nade boys pakoroza kalini ndoka ichichi.
Sona kamba ngenda.
Yeah, I think akageze nakishima veka jonje.
Tiba sokosera kwambiri.
Tiba ngofikira.
Nakambako. Tajake makanga ruri. Yeah, raste. Ufune kanga uje.
Bwino.
Kashoti kose.
Kashoti kose tugule somoje lubu. Zazi sendeka.
Ahora zaza unasura kuja uje. Nsima ni nyemba. There's no sura.
Says Beans inspector himself. What did Juni do? No, Mary Juni. Musumira so busy.
I guess the whole crew is here. We're in production.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Chaz is in Malawi.
Nice.
I say Chaz is weird.
Chaz is in Malawi.
Chaz is
hidden.
Big. That big.
Nusumufuna ntu amve uri zimaenda morani.
Big man Chaz.
Grace us with your presence. I think we're going to make a formal, but I would love to have him.
Yeah. So the producer, our Mushroom Shade, is in Malawi. So the production is underway. Yeah. We're likely to have the follow-up episodes. They mostly awaited. Yeah,
yes.
Well, I think that's better. When you are producing, there's that demanded. That's why this young banga chichanki kana kwazu kunena ni. Hey, the king story again. I mean.
Hey. Ababa funinga badishido zambida.
That's it.
Didn't maruzini.
Anywho.
Ako masanga kunama.
Kaya mwene. Kwa paka demand ka.
Sio adukwa police, sio?
Ayi se. Mama takwa nalimba pale.
Umaru antama afusana rubona bagura. Kodumone rabe. I don't even know what is biti dira kabona suri. Ali ese
qualify.
Mesa
uje. Sele sama afusana.
Anapanga uje season
9 inati.
Finale?
Yeah.
Anapanga 1 inata.
Season 1 inata.
Abanga.
In name episode anga?
11?
Yeah. Anafika usiku?
Yes. Almost guys, tell me guy. One thing you should know is that imagine napanga notice. Pa internet baja. Tilipo antu ojeba. Antu amoni na staff it.
Yeah, antu amoni.
Of course, that stuff amanga follow. Kwambiri.
Amoni na kwambiri. I know like I've had my instances where I meet people and be like at Cigarette. Yazuru sina one I missed it. I have to. You know, hey, kankani kaga jagonisa ngasa.
You antaza kona Chan. Hello, ndine Jagi. Azima ngoma kala George. Nasa konene show yabu
you know, so I think so people were just too harsh with how they were ridiculing it online, eh?
Aiwe, antongaranga disa nyimbo ya ujeni ya Gugu ya ndani.
Yeah, Juju.
I say Amalawi ndantuvutisa basi.
Actually, it's 12 episodes.
12, eh?
Yeah.
You know? So I didn't follow it.
The reason why people are ridiculing the series. They were comparing the lifestyle of Malawian lifestyle, the American lifestyle, like Kim Kardashians, which is not the same.
It's not, yeah.
Which is not the same.
Entirely.
Because
yosiyana kwambiri. That's the first thing. Secondly, anafotokoza somagaja da tufuna kuti kupaseni ka glimpse of what was happening. Nde anakhanga avomeza kuti khanga tikupanga act. Just for, you know, just to give us a plot bwino tezona tenkhani kuchokera kuti you know, which I would give them props for. For santhu ambiri amene amangano right tikupanga ka act kuku kuti ngokupasani ka background kena kukuti kamapitiriza muzona kuti zipita utiko. 1 2 anthu akakhala mapanga anali technical wana za production because we saw mapua angles ena ake lighting simakhala bobo malo omwewo akuoneka ngati munthu ali kundima malo omwewo akuoneka light bobo, so it's buta mapanga critique zinthu ngati zimene zozo. It's productive, it's very constructive to them that are giving us the content. Koma chochina chuluka nchokuti anthu ambiri amakaonera kuti akapeze vuto. Onere ndali ese amene amanoti let's say ndipange post ndali ese amene akuganiza ngati newe mwina sanaonere nkomwe so angopita akaone zimene manena zijanga tizizoona yeso akapeso zake zoti azaneneso pa comments, which is not right.
Omanongini chete overall ine even yokupanga active simagwizana naye
suti nizogwizanizana nazo koma noti I'm just giving them props for avomereza
fa reality show amenevo if we were okay kwambira pamwe reality yawo ili and as Malawian it's not about comparison ndachina ujeni akwa America komano it was more of kuti sakupanga even deliver the real them. That was the whole point. Because ngara animation zena ake kama jani even mango zaja simango sori mpaka ma 180 degree you can understand zo mundu wankula especially manga ma movie munyimbo mujani cause ningini kuti mukuibanga bobo koma reality show majambula ru kakana gula ma GoPro richa mango kama mango ena ake murumu muja kamera kuti kali pakona ngati ma CCTV limene zimakhalira azizio koma malimba na ningini yokuti overshot shoulder to shoulder chanchani mango zakuti zimene impene zimaonesera kwambiri kuti yayi sono ngini nde muti paka father is no way wakamera ngapanga setup ngini uchitike ni ena se olanthu ambana mewe busy yayi sonda frame ngini ukuchinga nzako ayi wasizachani
zosaenda because now but I remember ngati mene in comparative ngabe compare sina nkhala ma reality TV ekweni yemwe ngati nthena yake Kim uncover sandi bodyguard wake mbuyo mmene inafika no point yotafuna meye inspection anatseka Cardinal makamera sana nawo waonele zori abanga zinzawozo anangotenga nangulo chipinda tata kuseka makana basi ndoti akupinda beans mmene zapopo pazizi we
mmene pwe
bodyguard paka njiro kuta ona. So I think that's what these people were supposed to be told. Koma at the end of the day content asantama konda kuona ngini basi antama konda kuonera zinthu like that's how our minds are programmed. That's why TikTok is very addictive. Mwabzoti wewe kukufusa after mwina 1 hour of scrolling onlapo jani you cannot tell me one thing meno onera chinthu chakuti chakupanga ina yake koma you can be there
just move
mango banga scroll because sinanga the head is, you know, then ina yake what they can do is just do better. Content platform mlinayo kale pitirizani tuone kuti tikamba zotani tuone season 2 yo anthu amene simaonera tazisiyeni asire na amene amaonera
oh by the way I don't know, sorry to interrupt you, but I just want to give a big shout out to AK on the board for the wedding. It was bloody amazing, and yo bro,
like a big shout out to AK on the clothes, on the board, and on
everything.
The clothes. On the marriage, AK on the wedding.
AK on the wedding.
I'm sure what you just get disappointed. Did you see the Jinkoswe? I say AK is classy, bro. And in the woman as well.
Heavy.
The Banango woman, my guy.
Everything was on point. The fans were in your class.
In the class in Iori. The moon was Siana Baseke, you know. So looking forward.
There's nothing he can do about his height because
Zama bounce asengalo werera.
Maso eneso ndo nayo.
Zama bounce.
Chifani mwanga ma solutions alipo ma heels manja.
AK, big shout out.
Big shout out to you, man. Marriage is a beautiful thing. I mean, wabeza nkazo wabeza chintu chabu, you know. Wabeza mamuna.
Kazo just on Rabino.
I say
insert.
Julius Malemanane now you never emegida mkazo wake. You don't do that.
Okay. Julius is on air.
We don't do that.
You don't. mkazi waine ngadali wabwino muzingoziwa osandiuza
ngoti
also magaya don't overshare uza za madamu ako mene umapindira barire mene amapanga respond ife ziwira tifati kaise basi tingakaisa ndi munthu wina tikakaisa ndiye mumampanga advertisira
guys.
Come on, guys, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Quick one. Do you know how much Koji wa Malawi kuta mandanda mazingati? Patrick Mabed. Do you know how much he's making in a month?
He's
making.
Yeah, he is. Present tense.
Ngaruya by 35.
It's about 35. Okay, so range I go see do 5 million.
Of course.
That's the range. Yeah?
Medical scheme, house allowance, ilibompa galo.
Tingatonga the range of 5 meter. That's yours. Yeah, uncle.
Same. Say we says 5.
3 to 5 million.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Ile ilija margin. Bracket ya 25 to 35.
Ah, okay.
25 to 35.
Bwana.
Kodi mpira kumalawi kuno kulibendera machoncho ndeli.
Kanena ni bwana.
Wanga mwina manda 10 million.
Iwe unaika kama 10 meter.
Mwina 10 meter.
Ndi mmene wamvira za awazi. Usintha?
Ndendo khumudwa kale pamene popo kuti ya. Ilenji
mukumpasa
3.5.
Ash. Ndo yo
Wachi.
wangoivunga pa 10 meter bo.
Akoma mwina nzotheka. Sipule odula kwambiri kumalawi kuno anaguzana ka 3 million.
Oh,
okay.
Odulitsitsa.
Shit.
Dada. 2000 ST guys.
Yona unanga tongo basa ka boss.
Ngati sindula kuitsa.
Ndo waisi apa?
Akoma 10 million.
10 meter.
Ayaga. Zimone zungu janga karuta mandra mama kapenda masala laka masiyana nzungu ndokuda.
Muna nzungu
Kwa koji.
International.
Itu.
Kumano ndi office imene yoyo.
Yaga ndi office. Doesn't matter.
Office imene yoyo ngati iwe wapanga lilo.
Nanga Patrick Mabedi akachokama mukazabwera kaya yawo kaya mukabwera nsena ziziyana.
Asi.
Okay, nantanga na manda 10 million pa Malawi guys.
Yeah, so ndofusazo kuti it's about mesa vana inzunguru.
I get it. Come on, pa Malawi level. Nantanga ndi maziwa ene kuti amanda 10 million. Sala.
Ndeli ulipo wekhala.
Ndiwe yase. Mushroom shady.
Apart from
highest paid mesa.
The highest paid actor. Of course I'm the highest paid actor. But
Ninkana production ya banga store. Drama zinata mampasa
budget.
Yeah.
It's how much?
10 meter? Okay. You won't believe this because I was shocked as well. Koma I wouldn't drama ndio jepo. 13.1 million kwacha pa mwezi.
What?
13.1 million kwacha.
Million per month. Koji wa Flames.
Also on a pen maguza. Ilo ndo baka compare mpira nimeonera kunjaro se.
Hold up. What? Oh, wow.
1, 2, 3.
That way it's sir.
0.1. Well, I don't know you're close.
Hey.
Yeah.
2 way it's sir. You were coaching
13.
2 million.
13.1 million kwacha.
Should we say that's impressive?
No. It like okay. In terms of many city mabangira bwino ngati Flames.
Ndama zo
Ndi ndrama ya mbiri so mo pesa ntima. Kwa kutengera mpira mene uli mpira. Ndi ndrama jepo.
On a global standard.
Yes.
Komande upanga banja on global standard when we don't compete.
We are not, yeah. Oh, nanzona not even good to
Malawi,
kubanga qualify like my maremu, my stepdad anapanga ali play and hemene za World Cup. Ali kale. La ina kina aja kumenya.
Ndewe ewe umati jani ewe umati 3.5.
When you said 13.1 million, I'm like, maybe he means 1.3 million.
What do you? Imakando wonesa niche. Article ya music. So sadi so mwakuti kanda ngozitenga kutiko. Article ya music. So
13.1. Yeah. Name the newspaper for reference purposes.
Times, eh? Yeah. So, ndimpa saso yakaika insert. So, kuti tuluke nkhani siti mene lomba iziyo. Kuti tuluke ndi china chitika nchoti. Mena maluwa uyuyu. Ana kambia narazi mpasa 13.1 yet. Nde afamu azisonka. Aboma azisonka. Nde chiloweleni. Aboma sana sonkeko. Aboma sana sonkeko. Nde afama madandaula. Kuta the cloth is too heavy for us to carry.
Excuse me, guys. I just want to know how much money he makes in a year.
It's 157. Nawanga kale masami. 157 200.
still gonna do it myself.
So what are the percentages between the farmer and government?
Sana bange disclose.
Okay.
Koma nochiyambire nicho. So yo loka point 1 niko aboma usanabereke. So they were trying out impene article in museum. Inazimene zokuti ndiziwe naye men mabwera huko. I was in a bus amapanga makamba ngani za sports. Impene photo 13.1 million.
Nekwanza tujabule hamanda 500 million per week.
Okay, this is 157,200,000 a year. That's how much money he makes. Now let's check this out. You said 13.1 million. 13.1 million. Do you know how much money this guy is making in a day? 436,000
per day.
Come
on, because that's one of the questions that were being asked. Inalingari a panel of discussion.
Let me say that again. Let me say this again. This guy is making about 440,000
in a day.
In a day. That's his earnings in a day. That's every day, including a Sunday. That's how much money he's making.
All base inspectors and
I'm one of the people who have good jobs in this world. As a business inspector, I've never imagined receiving such an amount.
Imagine.
Man.
And,
okay.
And reimagine it. Yeah. So panali ngari inali amaichura jan. Sports parliament.
Yes.
Yeah.
What
Timvenet?
Yeah. I didn't know what in the region.
So Ochuga chitimbendi kabe moyo.
Okay. So ndema fusona mena fusa magayo. Amanari. Mugamati 13.1 year. How many times is Flames active?
Is that net?
I mean, ingatoka grow. Yeah, sinanga kudanda wanda mena apeleka yonse. Either way, iruka bendi mene. Kama kankaba mo. Yakakoti yaruka bendi mene yo.
Komano mafana kangozo kuti mchere wake nomene uru.
Asakana sugar. Yeah, so and hamadanda ula nokuti Malawi ngati team simakhala active. How many times is it active? Mpano soma bwa point jauti ma qualifications ma qualifiers zinthu za kunjawa. Mipikisano ya kunjawa nde tisaname situ kupanga bwino chambire nicho. So what justification is there for this person to be receiving this much?
No, but okay. The thing is, when you're getting paid, yeah. To Somali because of the amount of work you're doing. You get paid for the value they have you. That's the beauty of having a job.
Yeah, okay.
They pay you for the value.
I get that. Come on, unaona ngati mama kuti ku nganisokoneza mundi tsutsa. Kujani? I think JTI leave. My boys amabanga sorti forja. And limb leaf. I don't know one of these. Amabanga za forja. Amabanga Zwenes jazz. Amaka off season. Amaka alibenchiro. Like they are unemployed or certainly benchiro. They are useless. Amaka unemployed off season. Said. Nde fusolmenero limena fusa magaya all. Inelo joge aso in that angle. Kude sudi maplayer aja ndele daily amaka ukatamanga daily. Sisi meja makampa amapanga kakauta lima game wina game chani. Then haina mapanga jani value yo matani.
Yeah, so no. This is different. Ngari kujaita yukambao. Off season doesn't mean ukuthi vina bwana kumene kusamana ndiye. So kumpira this is the boss. Obviously. Yeah. Si munthu okuti ndibolera sikuti ndinako kuti azioneka nthawi ya game yokhayoka. This is a coach, a manager wa team. Obviously ntchito yake ndi ntchito yokuti kasi mukumenya
alandirebe. Okay.
It's international even kunja kujako kocho wa England anthu akamasewera Premier League iye amakhala kuti ndikochibe wa England.
Okay.
What
I'm trying to say is I'm not trying to say off season you asamalandire.
Koma
ndramayo ndi ambiri kupanga compare ndi ntchito imene amagwira.
Yeah, you ensure
How can you quantify?
Okay, now now my point is the same. Right? We're still going back to the same.
value.
For example, if you get a job, they're going to according to the qualifications, the knowledge they have, their papers. That's how you get paid, and they grade you by grade. I know in the experience and the qualifications, you're getting this much. He's a coach because he knows that much.
Yeah.
So they put him there because he knows that much. So that's his value. So they're not paying him because of the ground. I'm a coach. I'm a go more running. No, it doesn't work like that.
It doesn't work like that. In the Ghana. I don't know. I think there's a thin line between value menonenamo ndi point imene fund bangirire. Kuti anayoza masamu anji kubwera ndi 13 iyo. Because they have to just
this is not a quotation mbali wanga ndi salary.
Akafunga
breakdown kuti okay, ndikakocha ni mwakuti
no I know I understand I get it office yo ndi
yes
yeah office yo ndi one office ndi ku
come on wait guys
the business
what you ndana bwanji
nzongoja
no before this guy who you the guy who not the coach
not the coach
Nyaminando
water.
Oh wow,
how much was he making
from president?
Yes.
Ndana wanga mani ambili
dude.
Yeah, we know Koda Manga do MB.
Yeah, because they also have some funds from FIFA.
Yeah, but just some kind of funding.
Imakara directly to the president.
You can only imagine how much money.
And in my euros, I mean.
Yeah.
Ninka sama funo joga. Mukadua.
Nanga yankafuna.
Ando mbira ndinzimbe.
Yeah, yakana kankafuna kana tora basi udindo eka. Mundu ofuna ndi mmodzi. Ona president ose kumala kunoko sina sundudziwa munthu amene ankafuna kuchoka pa udindo.
Ali sana funa khala we.
That's why imadikira kuti anthu muvote muchotsane. Munthu ofuna amasiya yekha.
You step down.
Yes. Nelson Mandela anafuna.
Anamalira. Otherwise sana afuna.
Ndiyo ndi fact. Suranga bwere pagulu kumene kuti ndingafuna kuchoka au anangochoka kana.
Una we. Wana ilo mpaka namwimbiso jena se afana sizi anthem. Ko. Atenga mweja. Ndiyo nyimbo ndiabwino ndikali. Chalo wachiwota chanchani ali. Kwa chema. Kwa be zampiro zinomona ngati
When so Makanga region, Makanga negotiation.
Of course, I'm negotiation.
That's what he demanded because muntu janali ku South Africa. South Africa nako jamatimu akulu aina guys chiefs.
Most of all ready.
Muna anachaja
maranzi.
Aoni makrabu woko.
Okay. But for a subdivision of government, because sinanga Malawi team is a subdivision of government. Very see ubanga drama. I think that's where my point was coming from. Kuti performance in there would be ego.
But
why are we investing this much now?
Is Malawi frames for profit making? That's the question.
Yeah, okay. Ndio kaudi sema profit making sagina haba gwaja disingwayangana.
I say mind it is our
Ewe nakuza uomba nikanena kuti kujani kulikuwa maisco msema banga profit.
Yeah.
Basi pamakhazi zake kuti muli level yokuti you can benefit from that.
Kuma at least beti zisangala kuti akudona.
Zisangala kuti munamanga stadium 11 billion mubweza ngongole pa. Nchanchiro yanji meji.
Agenya anabwera uzasera.
Choncho ndi agenya ondifeo.
Because
bali zambiri mbizi menonga bange point out ndi.
Waso bala nyamara pa jama funa zika zazisa kumene.
The 45,000 the city did.
And what is Ojeni kwa shits and gigs.
Yeah.
Anazazi salena.
Anyamara amena ja soru mafana jibwana kwambiri. Mwani madolo.
No do. Anajani madolo kwambiri. Anazazi salena.
I think we need a section where people should send us their stories and we should read them out.
Right?
Yeah.
Afungadi.
Fancy zitu zalinkani lao ifedi zitu welenga kuno.
Komano ungaruna rumiza kali wa pero mpande sabwire.
Sabwire
zapo.
Also, didn't get this emoji. Just some interesting short
Komanso
stories.
zamabodza
Ngisabuza, just interesting short stories can zanti zibwenzira nudo.
Kwa
Just
pempero
send
pande
us
anga
a
tomato
story.
biza kuno.
Hmm?
Asa lazibange publish. Kazuzi biza kaya kuno. Ase anthu ndosangalasa. Even ma comments wena wapanga unaona. Thana ke dizingo card ni segment dizingo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nde mwina makati kamazi yankula muzizimva kuti mmamveka bwezimo kamalemba.
Actually, we should. Actually, starting from the next episode, we are going to be to have like maybe 6 minutes.
Yeah,
We
just
just go through your comments or some stories you can share ko inbox or on the comment section. Yeah.
ndaja machula maphuzo azima kola aja. Iwe tiyambira zimene.
zawerenga kuti acha kuti chithunzi chanu kuyichika one
A Bensam zwela lemba patsiku lakuti ndizi.
Uzona mene zimamvekera pa Gugu.
Pakao kuchipinda wao machikoloboyiko.
Uli kuzi. Ndio uzona pa Gugu mene zimamvekera.
Bezwamvekera. Dina yake. But yeah man, so that's what's going on kumpira. It's actually it's a good thing kuti value yantu akuiona. What I could ask is ka performance ukara kabe inake. The motivation yoti anthu amene mapereka misonkho fe. At least samatu wawe kuti 13.1 million men manina pa global.
Kusongo nazo.
Boma ndile.
Mana ngara uzitenga bena pake.
Oh ningazi ukusangalasa ndi.
Ine baba ngati ndi madanda. Aponda.
Zambokukhuza. Yeah.
Panse wakuforera ino kusuli bo.
Bro. Ish, zamisozo kazo leti sayambe. Let's not start. For sizili bo. Kuma 10 muzilimbikira. So mulibe azinzano apo osera mpia.
Nifana ndi mabuti skills. Tumakana 49. Ama menya kuma.
What it is that?
Don't funika motivation.
You see?
Kuma pa ndika pansa will tell him, look, I say,
Taxpayers money.
if you can work hard, you can have a future.
There's a car go Jerusalem 13.1 million. Bars. Yeah, over the week, just a few days ago, Panapurigan Kani, Yana Madingo. And he went on a podcast?
Yes,
In
it's a
Zambia.
Zambian podcast.
Yeah. Consider that Z podcast in the INA.
Yeah. It's a different one.
So, anaga budula binzi umene kuja. I think akumpanga wakamu, anamune wakamu ntani, namadingo aku 43 wa maneba zake wa something like that. Nda anazuri wa ria pasop. I'm rephrasing it. Pasop. I don't think Kapwapa would love this. No. Kukhaa neba wako nzungu is not an achievement. Nagamba boso bado. Ndainaye. Ngali anthu masankha kumvera zimene kufuna kumvera. Tidakamba nyimbo itatukomene. Mumubwira nthawi naye ka length so discussion. Nde warena zimene zijazi. Of course he kept, constantly he kept saying kuti it's not beef. This is just my take on that line. Nyimbo jandi yaikulu kwambiri. It's a very good song. Yeah. Everything amazing. Kuma line imene exactly how we did actually. Line. Oh, no?
Which episode was that? I think we could even go back to it and refer to it.
Yeah. Yeah. Ndangwewa within the episode jani sonani.
Yeah.
Wairango tuko umene. Yeah. So Somone is a big song. Pano ili 14 million.
It's huge. It's a huge
13 million
song.
views now.
13 net?
Yeah.
It's a huge song.
Ona. So amanera apa mpene pa kundisongonekera. Chifukwa kuti nakhanga tikumpanga present zungu. Ona. Of which is a standard point.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Ukakhaula kuganiza kwambiri choncho. And it's not wrong to be thinking deeply.
Yeah.
That's what we are required of as people. Tiziganiza so osati tizingoganiza ngati aruzati galizani uku basi. Mas tiziganiza komosiyana. So that's what he said. Anthu noyamba kuitsutsa nonkaniti. Iyeyo makutu yamba kunena anathabeneyo. Guys, timapanga divert kwambiri nthawi zambiri.
We easily digress nicely.
Ora? He's bitter. Ijaya kwana kunena anthu achoti bitter podcast. He's bitter. Hey, ane nilanje zimene zozo. Okay. Ndimi amadingo I agree because argument when napanga naibwelesa swear.
Yeah.
Ndi anthuwa, I also agree kuti ni entertainment. But what you joke about or what you say about jokingly reflects kumene uchokera. Understood?
Expand on that.
Okay.
Sounds deep, but
yeah. What you like? Okay. Chiri familiar. It's very close to you. It's easy for you to make a joke about the gym because you're from the gym. You know, umaziwa. It's easy for us to make jokes about magamera yanchan because we are in this industry. Yeah. Because we know what we are talking about. You know? So if the point was, yes, it's a playful line and it's nice. We get it. We get it. He gets a lot of money. In foreign currency, who doesn't want to have dollars? You know? Namadingo is one of the people who invest in my foreign currencies compared to Malawi and Kwaja. First, it's very fickle. You know? So, so if you are joking about Mzungu Kalawa superior, it's because we truly believe that he is superior at heart. Because what we are doing now is unlearning. Influence Nzungu zija. African man or a black man should have that independent mind. You know? Like Ajikuda. Why can't you say that would also define you have money. Because neighborhood, you know? So that's where his argument was coming from. And well,
okay,
I get it also.
There are a number of perspectives to it. First one, it's enabled where the other week I was working, I think like most people who are on social media, they know this. I was working with Ajinatande.
Yeah.
The whole week, kunabera azungunja from United States and from Texas. They had a media team which came to Malawi and we associated with it. We worked with them from BICC to other districts, Data, Salima, and other areas.
Yeah.
Timashoda documentary. Took Weruga one time the other day. That day you were doing the Timadusa area 10.
Yeah.
So when I ran for Okundiku Nzungu. I don't for some more which is
yeah.
Okundiku 43. So I'm like, yeah. So it's like I hear Kumakala Nigerian Zambiri. So I said, no.
What color?
There are a lot of black people. A lot of Malawians. So we are the same people who give these people the impression, in my area, we don't own them. We don't live there.
Yeah.
But that's not true.
It's not.
As much as we cohabit with other people in those areas, but we also live there.
Yeah.
And I don't think the attitude is foreigners. Why? Where do these people get that impression? It's us who say it. We say it.
So another thing is, Nzungamena account for the 3 guys. Give you this narrative. Nzungamena account for the 3. Let's say, I don't know what I'm assuming I didn't do.
No, he has a ranch. It's a ranch.
Yeah, let's say. Never.
That's more like a ranch for them, man.
Yeah, it's a farmland. So, here Jama comment.
Yeah.
Are you trying to say Nzungamena account for the 3? I'm an expatriate. I'm a grandchild of UN. I'm going to Fubi. I can't never wine. Gavina nega can't never warranty you. Nima kandi muntu andrama wenda wunda.
Wewe wamangaka shaki kumbali kucha ndeti dolo ndiwe
bona sinika dolo
tutake no.
And I think I don't know komano ndimemfura kuza kuri from both angles basi ndina.
My perception ndo ocean because he had a point also. Because if you're in a neighborhood, Beverly Hills, USA, Beverly Hills, once you get a house there, it means you've made it in life.
Yes.
And this is what more surrounding. It's white people who are rich people.
Yeah.
And maybe
just run in a mode. So what it's about neighbor anga nizungu. A neighbor anga the azungu. Like the neighborhood is in the middle of and of which it's a fact kuti kumalawi kunoku pamene azungu ajanga khai kuti ndambirimbiri
sikwangona
so it's more of that status kuti and for the 3 kodi azungu dali kwambiri ndithu koma sikuti
ndonse
kuti ndonse
so I think so point yake mene ndinganotagina nkapa ngaso drive at the same what you were saying about Beverly Hills, right?
Yes.
It's just how man naso nyina jeko kuti nakhago mu all white neighborhood akadaba kuti ndalama banga jani mpaka na they raided his house ana na police ankona ngati amagulisa ma drugs. He made a song about it. So I think that's Tigrin's idea. Kuti and how banga relate on a global scale cause palimalo nage ama card designated for rich people of which and how azungwa are in the advantage for the if time panga safa chitaganya whatever yoaja naye gali basokolo even South Africa komweko.
Now I also understand the take that Namadingo was bringing. We need to develop a mindset where we cut off this self-esteem situation where we meet these white people and we think we are the lesser beings.
Tinagamba ndo zimene zeso episode ija tinkanena za zibwenzi zija azimaye akakhani nzungu amona kuti mwakuti zimene sankani mvera ine angathoka mvera nzungu just because ni nzungu.
As much as pali azungu ambiri oti those tolera alipo, and I also know a lot of white people who are dumb. Poor and dumb.
Sunga kind conversation yolongo so kanda umaganiza bwana.
It's the same even in the black community.
We
know all those black smart people. And we know all those up to no good black people also. So
example hapo inondukuze mimi makambira za Hamburasi kwambira kuti idea ya Hamburasi anali muntu oti basi also azojita so to speak wakuma naye Hamburasi follow popo
fanabo heavy
ona
proper guy married,
he's okay,
proper job,
ona
well to do.
So ndimene yodi there's people that are black that we can look up to, you know. What Namadingo was saying, Manebanga and my minister, Mwina, it would make sense.
So man, it was just a
it was just a single line.
Talks about that.
Let's go back to what Namadingo says. Music is strong. It gets to what I say. Nyimbo zimabanga influence. Mwina go singini ambili.
Of course.
Accessibility ya nyimbo ndia.
So nyimbo ikakhala yekulu yonchija. Umaona ngarodi ukungovina. Ngini ije zimakati zokazikika mu mwako. It sits even before you know it. So we shouldn't get used to those things. We can get used to it before even knowing that we are used to it.
How many times have we said that? Without even implying so kuti madola azigajani.
The subconscious mind is going to adapt that stuff. And sumaziwa. It's like you adapt Makarido again with other people. You only know what you adopted Makaido when you stop chilling with them. Just because of this guy.
Even ndukumbu again to go on Hopsin. Ali. Amadare.
They leave your money out of limousine and Japan.
I think you generally. Guys, on the zero. Because minimum lamo. Panali mutuna gana sinta hairstyle. And I think in Maganza. I think Kantai Green.
Panali Lulu, Panai Green. Okay, anakaa basi.
Kosa mene mone game kanga di naye rango tuko jako mene muje nyimbo.
Sitawe chakuna bwela mutale kuambaliza hotel.
I think so. I don't know. Koma sina ndonege kuti ndi hapo mpano. What Tigrin was saying was ino anamadingo nyimbo zinkafina limozi. Lero ndo muziki nena, that was the statement. You know?
No, but at the same time he does not dislike the song. He loves
it, yeah.
Why are we ignoring that part?
Malawi, we have selective hearing.
Let's not ignore that part. He said it. It's a big song. He said it. It's huge. We are also saying it. That song is huge. It's a great song.
It's huge.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
It's a huge song. We love it.
Yeah.
They said we hated the person. We didn't say any hate word. We only said we think she's being used, and they were called. Anyway, let's move.
Yeah. I was at Marketing Inc. yesterday. Gang in a way. Of course, my guys, we want to control what other people even think. We want to impose our beliefs on other people. Me saying I don't like Nsima doesn't mean Nsima ndio ipa.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Me saying kuti ngati preference ya drinks, I would say sinimama gin, not because gin is trash. Komano zvela vantu vanganena gin. You get it?
Yeah.
Beans. Aye. Sudi beans enjoy.
I think mostly it's our attitude towards things, you know. That's what.
Yeah, I think in Jomwe Jody, you ain't got to know the eating chabu, you know? Munhaganoti, inendo kona ngatai. Umakangati tuwa kunyoza iweyo. Because malo, munhama chudu ya heta. Sinima amvesesa. Amvesesa? Sinima amvesesa, because inesingango nada, all those minutes, Amad maheta za gwamba. How? Because there's never been a point to know that. No, but there's never been a point.
No, but it's when you need to understand that thinking is not easy. Because not everyone can do it. We have the capacity to do it, but not everyone can do it because we don't really think critically. But we don't think critically. There are not too many people who can think.
Anthu amene apanga manipulate anthu zimene unena zamakhala kuziziwa.
That's why they manipulate them.
Yeah. Amaziwa kuti thinking ndiyovuta. What do I do? I'll go on TikTok, record a very controversial topic and give it to the people that don't know how to think.
And I'll get this feedback.
Watch them, yani.
Fight and watch the chaos.
The chaos.
Sit back and watch.
Hey. You get me? So I think I'm having no hour. Bangada. Nzizo nzoboa. Found onsewa ajina adano kuda. Amazori. Beba.
Let me say this.
Come left, right, and center. Phone imagine oboa kuigwira pena. Hase muri munobwiro da. Kuti.
What do you mean?
You know, so ndina yake. 10 anthu amene matoganiza fe. Amene mazolo matoganiza. 10 tijuze ni nzeruzo. Kupangira za nzeru zofunikira. Otherwise palibe chimene tikupanga. In the very same nkhani yoganiza ganizayo. There's been issues lately for over 5 years panova za mental health issues. I think kumala kuno nabanga adopt imojedwa awareness komaso advocacy ya mental health. Ndeba nachitika zinthu zambiri mbiri pakati pazoti we are failing to address the problem. The time that I got to know more about mental health was the time that I was seeing a therapist. You know? Nde nani kuti ndine patient. Ndizina ndaime nazoa malamulo. Ndaime ana nimanga. Type of thing. You know? So the time that I started to understand how the mind works, you know, my emotions, why it is advisable to air out my issues was when I met a therapist. So I'm going to break down in many emails there.
The famous therapist?
Yeah, because I met a couple of them. And I brought out. But yeah, all of them.
We already know one Niru. Okay.
Grant Valente Vajana Banga Mimi Opusa.
Yeah, that was legendary.
I guess my laugh.
So, what is your problem? My problem is I easily fall in love. Oh, really? Yes, my love.
Yeah, so I was getting to know the problem. I think information sharing, I don't know. Sinimabanga prioritize kupanga share information yofunikira kumalawi kuno. That is why pa zebra crossing badge sunaduse kweyo kateni osatukwa na muntu. Yeah! So kuiona kale because pa zebra badge of course simafunika kupereka malo uri muntu jaduse.
Yeah.
But also muntu just anaduse ama nina kuona uri proximity ya gali motoyo. Ndi ineyo. Ndiyo dani. Ali ndi space yoranga tupanga slow down. Ona? Mkanika kazimezo umakaziziwa mwendo ulipa hata yomangirira au kuuza mara hizi msasa bangeso unawadusa bene bacha mzitere kayo, you know. So coming back to mental health, the issue ayikulu kwambiri because it involves the mind. Without the mind, functionality ya munthu ndi nothing doing. Ona ndimene muti masunga monzeru mo tikusunga mu memories abwino yanchani ndi mukakhala masokonekera imakhala wo internal war yake makhala yayikulu because it's you against you. Mmozi mwenu amagonja ndithu ndakagonja, it's very dire, it's very fatal, you know. Ma consequences ake amakhala osakhala bo ikagonja mind ndizijama apeza ndi psychosis ali ku St John, you know. Gonja thupi ndijama anangopanga he flipped basi kuzoti wamenya nzake mpaka wambaya wamupha. You see, so these are the things that have been happening with the rising case of mass suicide. Ukhalaswa kwambiri azibambo because kastade kama nina kuti azibambo fe zoyankhula kwambiri zimene zitichitikira sikwenikweni. We are not given that platform to express. Zubweraso kuja kuma beliefs amene makhala nawo aja mamuna salira.
But to cut you, pale wina ake pa Twitter made a sound argument. So I mean, not voicing out. And I go to everyone. Every time when a man kills himself, there's this conversation. It's because men were told, don't cry. Men were told, don't share your problems. But he said that they almost told, they almost told their families, their debts, got an ending on goal and everything. The next morning, there is someone at Anabanga Analida, he voiced out his concerns. Cried the whole night, in the morning. The next morning, kills himself. Yeah.
Okay.
So, just let him
finish up.
Already I'm on his side.
Oh. Okay.
And then that's argument in a good men banga voice out the things. Men need solution to their problems. That's why they will be okay. Banga voice out is not the solution to the mental health issues.
Okay.
But men kumpezera a man a solution to a problem he's facing. That's when you deal with the man.
I agree with you 100%. But do you know where the problem is? Mental health. Even ukawanga voice kwawo information alibe. As I said, they'll get to understand what vuto lili naloti kumusowesa ntendere munthu idi kwambiri poti angatha kuzipa atazipa. Why? Tilibe ma resources okamba za mental health tili bwinobwino tikungokhala tili kuphunzira mklasi mujanjani. So it's hard to help munthu za spiritual we also are spiritual. It's hard to help munthu za mental health izo iwewe za mental health izo usakuziziyo. Ubanga voice out ningola so let us say sisinaende. Sisinaenda.
Okay, so your point is everyone who has issues must find a shrink. Must find a profession.
Could be, yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
You're saying could be talking to your wife or your best friend.
It's not the solution.
Your trusted brother is not a solution.
It's not.
That's what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
You're saying everyone who's got problems, the right thing to do for them is to find a psychologist, isn't it?
Either that or somebody...
to go to an institution.
Either that or they understand what's going on.
In this case, who are you talking about?
Ndikudwala malungu abeni. Singabweza kuza then sana uyanche. At the end of the day uzojimira nduzi. Pita nuchipatala.
Okay, so I have Ngongole issues. Who do I go to talk to?
Okay. Ngongole issues yet. Ili hapo.
Who do I go to talk to?
Ndibwera kuza kuza
a psychologist?
Abeni. Ndifuna drama. Ngandibwera kwenu ndikupempha ni drama kuti ndibweze Ngongole.
So you should come to me about drama. And when I say I don't have the money, I'm also broke. What happens?
Exactly. Apapa iwe uwenga wana nawa wanati uwenga na solution ya drama. So uwenga na solution ya kusapezeka kwa drama ako ziwezo kukuchitikirana oka maganizo mwako because zimamba peno aben ndigane 50,000 ndi Ngongole yangu. Man neso ndibeyani libeto. Ndimfuse Leon. Leon ka 50 kwini bwana. Leon say seba no mande. Ndiyani? Laba so nani. Ndifusa ndu 10. But Sudan sizwenda.
from the points wabanga raised uyu yet waipeleka mapoints wayambira, for example the Antoni, they have opened up to their wives crying in the bed, they break down and cry, they cuddle with the wife, don't worry, it's okay, they're patting her, she's patting him on the back, you know. In the next morning or the next day he decides to kill himself. Initially, traditionally, men are told not to cry in front of people, in front of their wives or their girlfriends. Men are not supposed to be vulnerable to those people. Actually, it is a turn off if you're vulnerable to your wife or your girlfriend. Girls don't like that shit.
Are you a girl?
It's the truth. Huh?
So what?
Good for me to turn on.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because he's also human. He can be vulnerable.
Probably, maybe the only time I would want to be seen crying is when I'm busting a nut, not when I'm.
Why would you cry when you're busting a nut? Are you sick?
Not like cry, but like making some sound.
You have urinary tract infection.
See me drop a tear. It's usually a turn on.
Okay, so
A turn off. I mean.
so turn off imene ina bwasify chao jina amene yoti nkati makambia ati kale kuti munthu amuna samalire. Because zimene amatuza zimene zoti ndazimairo. Suna manduza zimene zoti amakuza ndi mai yako zase. Iwe ndi nyamata munthu amuna sa iwe anazitenga kuti because akudziwa. That's how we were raised, you know? So they know. Ndimo zimoso zichetenga mara malo a munthu ankazi ndi kitchen. Zimene zoti mazo bwanji. That's how we were raised. That's where we're coming from. As I said. So I agree with what he was saying, Kuti. Man needs solution. Solution? Quite interesting. It could be money, it could be a relationship, it could be anything. Ndafunika solution. As I said, solution and drama. Panganzodi mpeze drama. Whatever you do, make sure you find the money.
Okay.
On Ntainage vuto simaka drama because ntainage the time I was depressed and shit.
You know how most people get into those predicaments? It's not usually small amounts of money. Probably you find yourself you made a huge investment, probably 80 million. You hardly handle such amounts of money. Then maybe you get a loan, 80 meter. You make an investment, and everything just goes sideways immediately. You make a huge loss immediately, and you know in the past 20 years you have never touched 80 million, and you lose 80 million.
No, I'm going to raise 80 million Wednesday.
And you know it can even take you 10 years or more to get such an amount of money, and everybody else is on your neck, is expecting results, is expecting money. That's when you become big-headed. How do you solve that?
That's what I'm saying, Guri. Abobo, mafura awati yasiyanitse. And that's why we don't do about it. Zimena mano ndukuvomeleza kuti solution ikuenela kupezeka. I was trying to give you an example. One time in my car, my anxiety attacks. Not because I was broke, just because would end sideways. You know, what if something goes wrong? I'm just drinking, you know. I mean, solution drama. It won't work. Solution drama. Whether you like it or not, pesa drama. Sunga peleke moyo wako hapa. Drama. Ona? I'll give you an example of late. And it's been a week. Muntu anazombera nkani moto. Anazipa. Nage John Mwanamveke, right?
Yes.
He was working with FDH, is it?
Yes, I would.
FDH Bank. He is related to this the famous Mwanamveke Wambomai.
The politician.
The politician. Oh yeah, the politician. From what he was doing, right? From what he was doing, you wouldn't say he was lacking.
Yeah, I think his life was good.
As I said,
He had a job.
had a job, back up your boss, so wow, I'm you know.
But from what I heard, I don't have facts, but just hearsay, yeah. Akuti bamba kana likunja. So a few days before the father arrived, he was using his father's car. So Tugulina anabanga na ngozi gamoro icha. It wasn't a really bad accident, but it was an accident with an expensive car. Probably his dad's favorite car. Yeah. I don't know whether it was a Range Rover, but magari murama gula gaminaji. So a day later or so, that's when he killed himself. So I don't know maybe if this was the reason why he decided to take his life.
My issues in and then. Okay, so let's run with the story, the assumption. Yes, let's run with it. One, muntu what bambaga means the range. Yes. The bambaga ngatubanga afford the range. Do you think bambaga would rather consist the range gadentigo kabena kugaika mwana kumanda? Which one is gambling? We tend to bang a gamble. Would you gamble life? It's already counted beyond repair. Do you think bambwako wewe ngane rai bola nditaka mwike kumanda wewe wandi wanaongea galimo?
I think it depends. For example, if you look at I don't know this scenario, but that we have known instances where a father would even disown a child. I don't know how their relationship was between the father and the son. But I don't know whether I don't really understand what would drive him to take another car, drive it to some place, park it, get a Glock.
Locks the
doors, get a Glock and shoot himself. It doesn't make sense. I don't know. But it goes down over a few things. For men, it's mainly money or women.
Yeah. I don't
know.
Money, ndi azmai. Kwaso nkani azmai, imakasa ndrama.
So I'm a Cardinal. Oh yeah, beans cheap.
Akujira pins for him na ndrama yoyo moja pesa.
But pana kama bwana game yo pusa ndo basi.
Boys na game.
Panzi ya malala la ina.
Ulindinkazo wako kwenda basi akumuza zina zake zote wewe unamuze kwa sasa.
Malala. Yeka. Panzi ya malido. Machiki na makonda zinzo.
Ama konda ba haya paka mabaja se. Ndinkana huyu pachima zote sarana nali ndima instrument nkamwe ama kama imba na wamvea ngari instrument hiyo. Ngakongoti hivi. Gitara kukuru. Anaja jipaso mpaka.
Meneo.
Ama benzi.
Hani jamugeni sabaji magae.
Palibu kulina kama na risala anapinda binzi.
Serious?
Anapinda binzi ndio jana nkayana kakamuzusa. Adam, pakuma koma. Tapaese.
Na eso menemo.
Mambuye delivery stage rai wakuza dad.
Ndivano.
Yeah, so I think solution yende kufunikadi. So tizona uri solution hiyo ichokira kutiko. If it's about the money, find the money, bro. If it's about the mind, the psyche, find somebody that will help you.
But basically, I think the problem is how this generation is being raised. We have been raised. They are being raised in a space where they're avoiding problems. So when they meet big problems, they really don't know what to do.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I think
so. Protecting these kids from problems as they grow, and then when they grow, they go out there and do their thing. Now, when they face problems, they don't know what to do. They freak out. They lose their conscience. They lose their nuts. They think that the option is to kill themselves.
Kind of parenting, yeah?
It's basically parenting. Because the previous generations were in the first ado samuzo koma. They ado samuzo koma. Everybody, the goal is, you know what? I don't want my kids to go through the same shit that I've gone through. Yeah? So they have kids, they make sure that now they give them nice sandwiches and mama container. Kids go to school, you know, proper life. if you got to there was no TV, they make sure they pay for DSTV all year through. Proper life. PS5, all these gaming consoles.
Yeah.
They have never had such an experience. They provide for their kids nicely. And these days you're having a lot of obese kids. Because all they do is have a gamepad all day through FIFA 2024.
No, man. Bro, I wouldn't know.
Kuti ife eti maswera banja baja kumaga timaika magolo amiyala maswera mpira for the whole afternoon. Kumatua. You go back home utatuira.
I think those reasons that bank sorry is kanima checks more, right?
Yeah.
Because umuzoti ndikafika 10 kuti ndingofikira
misampa ya mbalame, you know, all those things we could find ways to create all the things. Timapanga magambo tamawaya with our own hands.
Yeah, knowing good you can afford a toy.
Now to be creative at a young age, to create things with your own hands, that's an art.
Yeah.
But all these kids, they're just smart, speaking good English, something of course we didn't.
Tap, not about TikTok. Tap. Give to me, give to who? That was also, you know. Yeah, so I think it has my issues in Garawa. I'm a kandima factors.
Yeah.
I think parenting could be one of them.
Parenting is probably one of them.
Mental health.
But I'm not pinning it on anything because there's so many things that can contribute to this.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. There are a lot of factors that we have.
Because everyone has a breaking point. I feel like there could be something that can make me think maybe I should kill
myself.
I don't know what that would
be. True.
You know?
True.
Yeah.
I say, like, I'm at a point where, and what's the part? I understand. I get it. That's nice.
Okay.
There's an drama as you have like just forgotten the details. As he passed in a bank agreement to I think $1 million. And imagine why would somebody kill themselves over 1 million? What?
Standards, they were in their life.
I'm just saying, yeah. I understand what you're saying.
You could have getting on meter.
Yeah, so but I think there's a lot, and also in the financial management. Yes, financial management, financial literacy.
Yeah.
That's another thing that we are lacking as Malawians or Africans. I don't know if it can be in perspective of Malawi. And how many dollar? Timamba punza de mama budget doka. You know? In the budgeting ngake imam kajo. Somebody internship amount was 8 bin. Bamka dollar in anzidane. Nziva oxide to
yeah, transport guarantee.
It's over 30 million. Hey, the rich get richer, the poor get poor.
Nchiro yakozi abakhanga baka ijezi yakho kapisira. Yewa wazimangirira bakosi.
Iwe jisiri. Tamanga iwe.
Kodati manager sana bwese madzirero. Zawashikabe.
Ndrama inaro ndrama zambira makha kupanga compensate maphuzo. Goja maduku.
Ikangoluza?
Because umpamene mazindiro ali maphuzo a 10 million.
Kumasoka. Ka 4 million ndeka mabibi amene makana kama. Mabenode.
So financial literacy, it's a very big problem. A lot of these people, a lot of youngins, including myself.
You know, the thing is, I blame my parents how they raised me because they never told me how to handle money. The same way you're talking about this issue. I think it's in most households. Issue and drama, my parents are mabisa.
Yeah. If it's about the money.
Yes.
Let me tell you something. From the 2000s or the 90s, the 2000s, I can challenge you. You'll find Rudy Mafana Munyumba. They never knew how much the mother was making, how much the father was making in the house.
Yeah, true.
If you're in a good home, you're in Yoshida Bueno. You're in Taranga and Yoshida Bo. It's got a nice car or a good job. you don't know how much money your father makes.
True.
If he's running a business, you don't know how much profit the business
He makes, yeah.
umangona ndala tu yango
business
yasegula
again.
shop yina ndala ya
Business
gula
again.
njale yina. That's all you see. Oh, ndala tu Denny is doing this and that, or he's doing another house. You know, but you don't get to understand how the money is moving. Of course, maybe there are some small households where they can have such a culture, but in other communities, like the Indian communities, kids are involved in the money. This is something we need to adapt.
Yeah, true.
We practically need to learn these things.
Yeah, more especially that mindset, entrepreneurship. Let's say I have a family business. These kids have to take over at some point.
Basically,
They have to know. They have to understand.
Need to know. Now you're going to find that my house was analemera. Alemera, then parents die. 2-4 years later, anasauka. Why? They were never told how money moves.
Yes. No,
No, it doesn't. Generation wealth is when kids know how money moves.
Yeah.
Parents go,
Money
mafana, they know what to
they
do.
take over.
How do they know how to do? They were involved. You taught them.
Yeah.
Mwana alinzaka 14, 15, 16 ukumantenga kujen kushop. Ukumantenga kuma business pa. Drama izizi tufuna tikalipile ngini izizi. Tikatenga chako. Takutenga drama zipo
Zakwana.
Tien tikalipile. No?
Another challenge I find in parenting, pali magolo ena aga makauti drama zainazo, and anazivanga waka. Now they try to teach the kids how to make money. I feel like that's wrong because for me the goal is to teach my kids how to manage.
Manager. Oh yeah. I think I get your point.
Drama. There's no way ninga mampuse mwana value ya 1,000 wacha. Uti ya 1,000 because ambila business as a gig. Like ndipo vuto ras versus in the end amangono ngabe ngini nje because samazwa. Koma no to sustain what we have.
I think so zibena na benja because predicts zozugwisa nabe. Because even if you're teaching them the business, amaona so okay cool. Majamete ngatura mujangatenga ma 5 anzu kanatenga njanja. So even that little money, little money inzake imakha money apopo.
Yeah.
You know? So it's
teaching them how to fish.
Yeah. Ngana ke makhaya menera. And also the importance of networking. Inaona inensa nami guys. Zinzo ndazizo ntakula kale. Moyo mwanga munomo guys, I'm sorry, family ndokubangani wa blast. It's actually common in families. Kuti kwantanu kuja kunkosa khala bwino osamapita. You know? Kwane ba kuti kuja suka bwino musamapiteko, you know? Cause anali ndi beefika yawo.
Yeah.
Wazizi what? Zuti zimene sine zuzu ndikuza. Koma muti samapita mwe uja kwamene ampusa masamu kugere ni mwana wawo. Ndezi ndithira bwanji ne.
Issue agiri makari mina ale kukwari anadu so saba.
Ase. Lemo.
Oh, that's so.
Wasana vange recognize it. Anandu sa ndama. They don't want to talk to them no more.
Wazizi what?
Guys.
So like timaheti tumango bange tumabangana encourage pauje pa internet anthu ampajana ibanga create rap Podcastmalawi ndi kugamba. Ine mwana wanga ndi mwana wako kugamba sangacheze tu. Akana iwe kumene uchasapiteko. But mwina mwana wanga ndi mwana wakeyo angatopanga chinthu cha nzeru
and be productive.
You see? So those are the things that are inhibiting growth and also kuphunzira ngini or networking in general. Cause kungopita kwina kwake mkungo kona abwana ake tu ndanowero ku podcast kuja siti mamvana.
Bas.
Yeah, business. Yeah.
Yakanikira. So ndimene wewe.
You be forced to muzika muzimaseko zokuli ndovoira kama ndamene
chifoti ndimamvana
kuti okay.
Kuti awandia ine timamvana ndeba.
Because this is something we need to reflect on. I keep saying, I think I've said this before. Gori, what do you think made this was said a long time ago by Indians in Malawi? They said kuti ziko ni wanu ndarama ni watu. Why do you think they said that?
They know, they understand the money.
It's because they understand the money. So why don't we want to understand how money moves?
We're too busy.
Until we understand the discipline with money, the mindset with money, that's when things will ever change. That's when we are going to develop.
Other than that, busy. Like,
I see it.
Mona so Malawians we are too humble. Sitifuna kufika ma stages enayo because we feel like you. Yeah.
No. Humble is the wrong word. Humble is the wrong word. The word you wanted to use is low self-esteem.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
We don't have ambitions.
We're stupid.
God.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah. We have low self-esteem. Yeah.
We are not ambitious. We don't have.
timazidulira malire.
Yeah.
Yeah, timazidulira malire because what I can.
arazokuza zokuti iya ndahamba to iwe ase so ogamba temera mendera ase abayize uriwe dzimapharo dzimene
Akula game urabwira bwino.
milioni ambiri ne siningapange.
You know, so I think the lower self-esteem weyo komanso what we were taught tiyambirira what success in the journey.
Because I think we're being lied to a lot. Because they're like, drama is like money is the root of all evil, whatever. All that stuff is bullshit.
Let's all have money and then have that chat.
Komanso I think and Hamina my husband just they are speaking from a place of privilege. When they said muntu nimakonda nina business. Ndakumakonda anthu amati, you know what? Don't worry about money. Money is just an idea. But I don't have the idea. You have the idea. That's why you think it's just an idea.
I said there are actually moments where ndi mucheche moja. Abanga ngini na inendu uzangofira kuti ine if I had money ase ngini nganathongopanga.
Ngula against tipang.
I've thought of mwina kugula the whole system ya kuti azibanga like mucheche. The whole system ya kuti mageza jabanda zimenya bobo. Literally. I can do that without asantule nazo. The root of all evil is bad.
Do you realize kuti my communities got my Jews and Indians, they do charity a lot.
Yeah, kwambia.
Do you know charity is also a key to getting rich?
Yeah.
Yes.
When you give up more, you also earn more.
You get.
That's how it's one of the laws of the universe.
Yes.
Yeah. Komanso ndi placebo of course.
No, it's not a placebo.
Kamvera usangosusa bwanje kodi.
Because I know what I'm talking about.
Okay, so imagine get. Ukamapanga muja when it's in you. Right? Uma chikazike kodi. Of course zimathandiza so of course mene unena la the universe. Koma.
You're already contradicting yourself.
Kamvera uma khawuro kuna kodi I should make this amount so that this amount should go in this bank sustain. So hard work yake makhaya.
Hayi nzosiyana.
Ndokuzana.
Hayi.
Umapusha.
Hayi sumapusha kuti ukwerengera kuti okay maitsanzo ndofuna 15 million then ndizipusha ndofuna 15 chifukwa chakuti 5 yemfa ndikagawe. No umagawa zoti ulinazo kale 15 yoma ipusha bawekha.
Ndokuzani.
Amwene.
Money is an idea. What do you have the idea? What do you have the idea?
I say when you give out, it's when you earn.
Guys, umagawa zomo.
Olo mwagolola, mwalima mwagolola. Guys tagolola bo. Tilini mabagi 30, tilenge mabagi 5 yo.
Tagaida.
Yes.
Wasati polima pa jona uri tufuna mabagi 35 tizapereke kwa.
No. No, it doesn't work like that. No. Then you're actually working for them. When you're sharing, you're not working for them. When you have earned and it's gratitude. It's giving gratitude.
Wrong way.
First you look out for yourself, then you are I'm content, then numamba no that.
Sure.
Okay. Ndapunzira.
Tu.
Kumabe malimbikira. Zikaza mbili. Kuti kamagaira anthu asama kutukwana. So people are entitled it.
No, but the thing is, even if they're entitled or not, when you give out, you shouldn't expect to the guy you're just giving
you're
out.
doing it for yourself.
Yeah, it's charity.
Komano, okay. Issue of course ndio siya nandi mimi. Komano tilipompo body mwina kagani video Malawi kunendo that. Do you know kuti kukatuka vacancy kumapita ma application ambiri than kuli kwatuka grant?
Yeah.
In the free money, they just want your ideas and all that and convince them that you can do whatever you want to do.
Example ananena atabwera nthanda muja. Project imene akugogoma kumalizika ipa, right? Yeah. Ari she was the only one that applied. I only want 5 ndaiwala ndsakumbwira papo. On it. So imagine
what's wrong was saying generation of access tungotukwana pa Twitter tukwana pa Facebook.
No. It's a matter of knowledge. And trying to be some as it was a grant, you know.
No.
Huh?
People hate writing.
We hate writing. Because writing involves reading.
You want to have a paragraph examining in the same podcast. Grant is
dude, to be honest.
Gugu mwina. Sana jibanga ndiye.
Amana lema zwenza. Ine ndakajiona winbox kwa ujeni ku Facebook. Because naona winbox I was like, "Hey, adawa na ini." So what's lemba grant is this?
Yeah, because I think in Kanima Kaimene
lemba zobusa.
magrant aja wafuna uwerenge
Asi ora application ijatu makalata ajantu aja mmalemba ndithu asi makalata kaja mmalemba ndithu kapeji
If you want to hide information for a black person, put it
in the book. Ndi mwana wakulu. Just put it in the book. Timada ndikuwerenga. Ngani ndimeneyo. Ndesungalembe osawerenga.
Yeah, that's true.
Ona. No magrant aja mokati palizima instructions mbili ma pages kuno nduko. Because you spend amanati maka ngati zizi naona kwa napanga notice ne. Usala manena. Kwa napanga notice ti sama grant izi or ma application na ntchito aza kunja nchani. Wege ambiri ndio werenga than to fill in. Kama kha ubasa context. Ona? Kama kha ubasa context. Zijezoda muka izizi malamulo akwe nchachanye wamakonda zimezo ku US Embassy. Palite malamulo takuti ka link bene bati. Yongozisiya nkumarani nkumango bidiri.
Nkumafuna uri in the end zinthu zokhoze. Ndi ukhoza banje sezinto zino.
Ora? So I think
you're making sense.
Kuwerenga nkumene kumati basabiza.
Yes. Reading and writing.
Koma maphuzo ndeti malemba fast.
Maparagraph.
Ali. Ndebe sinangaso chipage machine.
That's the way they debate. Yo kunena chintu yo kupo. Debate ya indabene bo.
Then moje
that's how they disagree.
Moje machine learning iwa. Ukangolemba pa.
Yamalizisa kati. A friend that anamuza kati Gugu AI uchakuti you're not that smart. Anagachara.
Oh,
Anagacha the AI.
I'm still developing.
Yeah, ndio pusa so.
Tena kani kapanga jana.
Oloza kwa muza ule hayo ase chat is better than you. Get it.
Ima dogo tatu.
Hapa ngoma okay. Kodeni.
Umakacha sana wezi.
Chat GPT zomwe zoti. Ndaizo sendika mapanga information ije. Maka nkakati zinduzizo. It's easy when I'm doing zinduzizo akali. Because you just cross check and say, yeah, but the konza. Waya kangino lesinduziwa. Nde akalemba mujeni mamfusa are you sure? Akakhawula nabanga zake amanene have no kisa.
Yeah, or meraso mareals.
Saka kafusala isho jama khawula ndoti uyo ona
guys, this is
it's that
we should be scared.
It's so sophisticated.
These machines are becoming human.
Yeah,
bro.
Becoming people.
Ndingini jari angathoba sa information inake iweyo. Yobona ngandiyeni.
Because you would actually trust it, like
randi AI, ndi ujeni access ya internet, ndi ma ujeni my resources.
You know, I wanted someone asked me about the concept. Can you get pictures where you have a couple where it's a picture, but it depicts a couple. You know, the girl is insecure in the relationship, but it's a picture. So I went on Meta AI. And I tapped that shit. The inanipa says it was Zungwe. Then I went below on Ulemba Udi. Make the pictures African. Yeah, in a way it's African.
Somali.
I got my heart to
I'm the captain now.
So
Nkanake ndio mwe. Zone mana AI. Digere guy?
Stuff like this thing, it's able to adjust, like it's able to interact just like a person. And this is dangerous.
AI huja. In Asian manena, AI is only good for those that know the things that they are talking about. Koma ngati wewe kuna miziro ndio account sumadziwa. AI agonongera ntchito. There's nothing going, there's like nothing. Ngati suma panga code wewe you don't know nothing about coding. Musiye ni AI akhale AI unless you're learning. Koma here Intl program ndi use AI. Molonga ma computer don't tell the budo. Yeah, you say. So it's a good thing. Ujani kakamba kodi kunalibe mena. Uli atena kati ma Terence. Terence na kwa graphic design.
Terence Howard.
The
guy who said 1 + 1 is 1 × 1 is 2.
Oh, adaja.
It was on goza. You watched
it? Yeah. So ngani yake ndio uyo alindi partnership ndi Adobe. Si kwa turuka ujeni nawe inaka ndi infused ndi AI. mapanga generate gene
Again, yeah, my background and stuff.
janja ona nde singing yoipa kwa munthu amene amadziwa ngini and AI will get better ndanthu ngati amenewo otherwise anthu ena no AI will be stupid. Be dumb.
I wonder if the way it is so hard right now to distinguish between real content and generated content. People can, if they want to do in the upcoming elections, they can they can take advantage of messing with AI.
But it would be a big project.
In Europe, just the propaganda where you can just imitate the voice of one of the leaders and say some stuff about a certain tribe to offend a certain group of people.
That's
have it circulating in WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
And people will go berserk
Yeah.
to decampaign somebody.
True.
Yeah,
That's very true. That's very true.
You know how long the locals will... Do you know how long it will take to convince the locals that, no, it's the AI? They'll be like, what?
Sabots.
And then makhala imene jaya apparently was one ndo padwa dinkama amene ajasaya
We have 50 years kutsogolo kuda zapese kuti ndi AI.
Kota zamve season AI. Kuro kamuzi mtamuzi AI. Mwamva pa phone zodu. Di computer, angopanga wa computer.
Ase iwe, nduti izizi ngati anthu hapa TikTok pa community life ya podcast it. Mose tinambia unena so pano sitimaika episode yose timaika ku YouTube. Ukakamene kaja. Where's the full video?
Do you realize a lot of people only watch snippets? Most of our fans, they're snippet fans.
Ndoje pamene amona the full show.
No. People watch snippets, bros.
Kamano pano pecho mweja ndiwaza nchokuti anthu achama nkhano okhaokha pano. Ainaga amafusa kuti amari apapa ndi mwambo kamba zauziza kuti ndi amafusa kuti mwambo onera liti. Aziziwa. Because anthu aja kuti mwina amakaningosiyanitsa ma segment aja kuti iyo kamba izi fayani kamene amangwanga ndi chimodzi uchipitirira ndi amasakhala chakuti apa ndi mwambo kamba atuzawo chakuti kuti amafusa kuti mwamba liti.
Anna this is about the emergency meeting,
I think
Jenny must na jama for someone sana bangi graduate. Ona? So it's crazy how and how many are in the access also. Fine, I go to access. I would get it, I would understand. I'll be access. Kuma muntu ali ndi phone amagula bundle angatopita website ina iyo semina kufunayo. Kuma muzada sakuzoti ife outlet ife ayikulu ndi
YouTube, yeah.
And we
people are weird because I met a certain lady, could be ICC. He's like, seen you in Mushroom Shade, Dr. Maggie. I'm like, yeah. He's like, I've only seen one episode. And I'm now, there are 2 episodes out. Where can I find them? I'm like, YouTube. God, what's the name of the series? I'm like, you don't even know the name.
Miss one not Mushroom Shade yaka?
No, I think so.
I don't know
whether the person was just trying to get to me in any way or whatever. But anyway, I wrote the name. I did what they wanted.
Beans inspect.
I'm from the handwriting. Yeah, doctor.
Then I'm like, oh, that's the name. Basi. But I'm like,
I say
you wouldn't look it up.
I say, it's when one already Andrew nowadays. But with the same machine learning.
Andrew matoka mzira posta ya show. Pa. Akulembera text back. When is the event?
It's different when you say what I say. Ndugwengana papa mwina sundukuona ndineyo kwa panthawi kapena venue sundukupaona. It's a different thing. Because my designs and I get down my cow nyasa say. The venue sikuone kuti ndikutiko ifori meana pangalira. Zina. When is the event? Muntu want to mzida post.
Antamadala nzowere nkadakamba kali sompano.
Mani, inewede. Pali chintu chimodzi chomwe ndwaza panopa. The same machine learning. Nyimbo. Title yake ngatokali let's say abaya je. Ina nkunga kalemba sendela bafupi ene njuji featuring your maps. Ibira yaba. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Or just mention a phrase that was constantly said in the song. It will bring the song. Kusiana ndi sajinji nwakale kale. You had to be precise. Man, mukani noti kungolemba ka series where Bensam, Buji, Oh, he was a doctor.
Yeah.
Buchi, CZ, in.
Yeah.
Mwina mbwekebwere asa Hillbrow. Koma at least you somewhere there.
It gives him options.
Hey, he has some more options. Weka ujo da mene monike jandi.
I think this is it, yeah.
Amwene inaenda pesa kwa movie oti taito yake sindukiza mpaka movie.
Yeah, you use a certain criteria
Yeah.
from the film, you get it.
But film makamba za kuti main actor anali wakuti. Even dzina lake osakumuza kuti main actor akeyo ali so mu film yakuti anali wakuti.
It
So-
works a lot.
Nikasakasaka kanyimbo kacha chumi.
Samsung.
Unakapeza?
Atako ndo tabisa.
Unapeza yose?
Ayo kaa puliza isimeja ndo useje kulina anyway.
She was using a Samsung. And she lied.
Muchulai.
Yeah, so I think
Matena kangeka ma lyrics.
anayeka chizungu.
Areka chichewa kunoko.
Oh.
Nyimbo chisumwi makamba ndere ina ya live performance ichi.
Yeah.
Ndere anthu akukudzika anthu akulira. Akamba sorati magetsi ati kana azima ku 25.
Yeah, I think I saw that one.
That was the maddest. I was like, no. Umasima kuita nani?
Oh.
Ari kumpaka kuno sana yake baby.
Atakudzika.
I think the popular one was with Samsung phone.
Just
Am I using Samsung?
Samsung.
She lied. Guys.
Iwe ngoseja kuti olokolea ni Samsung some.
Imabwera.
Yabwera nawo.
Hey. Kozimo zoti chinthu eti choti even mu video moka mu audio mulibemo koma ma comment mwina pa platform yenake ananena
Wanongofusa.
Yeah.
Ndakaona kuti ndalemba pa usual ndokufuna movie vina ananena kuti tiye tikakuwatch. Ikozobwera.
Mwina itakubwera.
ingatobwera cause okay cho ingatobwerera
Tiye
zakuma
tikakuwatch.
comment zomwezo
Mm.
mwina
Oh.
cause nthawi zambiri ma messages amapanga relate ndi ngini ngati zimenezo kuti anthu amakambirana yani ma communities you know pali ase ma video ambiri pa TikTok paja kuti nangoiona yathawa kuti ina yake anavala za green.
That works? You went to TikTok, I say. No.
Yeah, but let's move on from the topic yajan. Yeah. Taikambirana ngati tinakonzekera. Kanabanga research.
My head good Google AI has made more profit this year.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Surpassing ChatGPT and made.
But it's less used.
Yeah.
Mm.
Let's see.
Muna ndi.
When I got the for the Google search engine,
Yeah,
so
search
people
engine.
sound from the yeah. See if I know Google and an alphabet company. Umbrella company.
Serious?
Yes.
Google?
Yeah. It
Oh,
was purchased-
abanga alphabet.
Yeah. The umbrella company. The memory Google. And my company under Google.
Najina Android onsaje.
Yes.
Kumaso se ababangu ndiwazi zimene abangaza mazala sekuli majani ma services a Google aseda ambiri tena yake ndapita naboyeka ndakusegula katabu kajaka all Google services
Ulizambile.
You know, to be honest, I may look dumb, but when search again, I usually type through whatever I want. I type through. So my brother, his son is 9 years old. Whenever he takes his phone, he doesn't type in anything. He uses the voice thingy.
Oh,
He's like, Google, I want to
chagu.
That's something. It's a thing too.
Yeah, it is.
So
Actually,
he does that every time.
Number of the voice assistant wa Google so is
it's more effective.
faster than Zinas.
It's more effective. The kid just uses that. It's like, so he just say something. Yeah.
Kodayo abo sana bwese yeah.
Naye kumano sana mpange marketing ngati AI.
AI ito. Mwari sana bwetse AI ngati kuti.
But Siri mesandi.
Siri ndi AI ito. Mwina zako zokawa no vantu oyambiriro
Oyambiriro
AI. Mano they don't market it as an AI. I'm not machine learning algorithm.
Yeah, which is the same concept AI. Ndina yake. Ujeni ku site ku John kulizisanko. Kaya magaya
Ono ndingofunsa kuti malema azimamvuta pati iniyo malema ucho ndimona ngati ndidolo kaya
ineso ase azangolamulira kwataja ntainake
olo ka 2 years kena
dziko limangofunika munthu ngati amene
ka 30 minutes
ka 2 years kena ka 1 year
aye okay so malema is a force to reckon with and people know that
akalowa mpalamente amazunguza dola
amaziwa
inama ngati mene mamupha ndi loyalty ya anthu mene ayinayo kuchipani cha ANC because ANC ndi chipani chimene chayokesa mu apartheid chinamba kalira ndi Nelson Mandela so it's like the same zimachitika mali kuno kuti yani no matter what some people are going to vote for a certain party whether kuli candidate unotani but kumala kuno kanthu inama ngofuta chipani chimene chicho
ngachipani
I think Africans South Africans are like that
they have actually, so much loyalty to ANC.
It makes sense even kunoko you remember how team episode okay that's why so it is like that kuti tumayona hapa central region by MCP you know southern region they are DPP
yes
my idea again ndio mwe
they will vote not out of merit but because
andu wakwathu ndebola azirizuza beni ndikumuziwa that type of thing which is very crooked so when you look at it it's not very it's not progressive
kumala mesa mora president yangochoka we don't care kuti yabwera ndani koma uyuyu
circumstances amene amachitika kunoko ase nditi yonso nice discussion
ati uyuyu yangochoka
abeko winner
kunoko ndete
abeko winner
ama 5 years
ati uyuyu
in so doing tizakumana naye unakora zatithandisa
that's when you know kuti
the battle of ideologies panopa kwa Africa unomona ngati sinafika pa battle of ideologies where someone wins because my ideology
that's why kuja ngati kwa America kuja they only have two sides it's either for them or the other ones but
here's the thing how do we usually just go for the propaganda kuti munthu wanena kuti asintangine and we vote for them
bwana kukama okay change machitika
we go for their word and vote for them
we go for the palabra ndi Spanish for word we go for palabra for kuti
you could have just used word
sorry I learned something new from Podcastmalawi so nkhani marere kunoko timakonda mabodza understand so chimene avotera let's say ajana bwera kuti hiya iyowa akaba mbowamu mulindira
for example ngati big vijarabwera ndi miyambi yake ana trend
ona wamva zimene nazo mtrama zilimo koma mwako you get what I'm saying so we love somebody who is exposing another person we think I'm not trying to discredit anyone we think that ngatali ndi kuthekera koyalutsa munthu iye akabwera ayesesa kuti asatani asakalanye koma we've been proven wrong a million times
but you do realize that from the time democracy started in Malawi that's when the economy started to dwindle
yeah true
from the beginning of democracy up to now the economy has been dwindling kungembera
pantime netangambika mucha pali kankhani kanake I don't know how true it is you see democracy sana bwesa la baki yari definitely abengo baki anambera ngala mbera chibani
but here's the thing baki anabwera ndi tagline yajani zinthu zadani Ojen Martin the black guy the first black guy states Obama anabwera ndi
together we can right
that was it
the tagline
yes we can I think something
let me
there you are
all these guys were selling hope
yes
they were practically selling hope
that's the religion imagwira
so when you are selling hope shit works if you knew General Mzungu Trump the first time he won let's make
America great again selling hope so when you are selling hope it's a mind fuck it works every time most of the times say I went the princess I went the queen you say take no gula iPhone
umaenda basi
kula vitu
uzienda bagabaza
levels upgrade so I think you when you sell hope that's true man and that's why mascamas they always win my pyramid scheme acha, they always win.
Koma anthu asikamidwa nzanga wake mai ake anasikamidwa anakumana ndi atanakumana ndi nzungu akafusira banja chani nalikana ndapeza nzungu chani amachira naye chibwezi bobo cha online chief mai niwenda kukonda ndikukonda ndibwera kumane konko ndikugwirana galimoto chief pakanatanoza andakugwirana galimoto kwatumiza madocument galimoto koma galimoto njongofunika niniyo kuti ifike ku Malawi ndemugonjezera kandi 1 million inenda ikapo kandi 3 meter chancha iwo galimoto ndingoika mita aiponya ndi ku account the moment anaponya uje ni dollars
ndalava
kuswa kuna kuti sazapezeka bwana maskama they have no mercy.
Maskama.
They make you fall in love. Get your money.
Sorry, makolo watu ya chode. Muzibanga ndo ena.
Bagay.
Sizabo. Ngati wina aka napezo.
Kama ngataifeti bro.
Zimateka. Kumatangolenga 2 minutes.
Timpase tambula. Ambe. Ngati comment pa YouTube. Akamona na Podcastmalawi. Ama isesa bakalemo.
Kuro kaya pa level yomwe. It's necessary.
Wakasoba.
Ngati so sizi. It doesn't work. So pali muntu odi ndikumuziwa. Ndiga mbona off camera. I don't wanna anavereka page ya business. Nikamaka business limos. Pa Instagram. Fana muza na pasandaba. Mundu ngakuza ni museka kwambiri. Fana ndo zindikira. Kalawe?
No business ndiga.
Kawe soja na muhagaru. Anabwera pa social media kama kaboza. Ndabeza deal.
Ala yangula kwambiri.
Ndabeza deal ndizipanga pa wiki $3,000.
Ati tele ngatokula vits.
Ala maskama zase anatenga pejika.
Kwa maskama za aonjeza se.
Kalawe big shout out. Kwa ndo majonjera.
Mwiza so amubela vile.
Atengera peji.
Ndipo makala.
Kama muli pa Kalawe bo tabira ni group.
Kalawe anabanga ananyoza ma podcast. Kwa sindu ndizimeza. Kalawe ananyoza ma podcast.
Kani ndo naibanga. Then Brandon said they say guy, come on, we can talk about it.
Well, we can still talk about it. Kalawe kuna jitika ngine ku michedu kona. Kuna vita handa Bianca.
Yes.
Yeah. Bianca went. They had a discussion. So ntaina age Kalawe anazabanga post za Bianca. I don't know what the content was. Koma arabanga post Bianca nabanga threaten Kalawe. Ndokubatsani kanti. Inayo dometa kanti 5 minutes. Bange deals. Mukabanda tijaba yani londire pano. Sina jedwe.
Ayo samandala.
Inakwa.
Kebede.
Nkani nata. Anapita kumijedu. Nanamfusa ujenya we anamfusa Bianca lase. Kalawe tuma muzwandi muntu oti akayankhula zinthu amakhala anayankhula imba dzuka Malawi. Yenyoza anthu aboma. You know?
Ali ndi 6 pack.
Ali ndi 6 pano nana.
I think ilipo bebe.
Halakabwenza. So zwenza zachitika. Ande ana uyu Bianca nana ai laundry ilipo. Malisiti mbwerekete. Yeah. So in her allegations akanati Kalawe amaipempha. Mwana kupempha kama mfusira kana kupempha, one of which those were the allegations made on that show. Anafuruza nkani jenatani inata show ya tabu. Now a week after zinamveka kuti Kalawe wamusumira ndani Bianca. Kana kuna momene zinaendera from there sinmazo kuti zinaenda bwanji. Unali apology Bianca?
Bianca
anabanga zomwezi jema zo slander ibi tema ngothela ubanga apologize. So she apologized mina kunene namagai. Now idzana ka wavunga ru post ndana banga generalize ama podcast team ndo ipa panachitika nthani yake munthu anapita ku show anayankhula zoyipa zoti zinamangaso
affect my marriage.
zimakhala cause naye ndikuchira ndi maboys nyumba momwemo akazangala ngondimezuzira message kuti litepo banjali
I was like,
chifukwa cha zimene anayankhula ndani munthu ku podcast so ntaona zimene zachitika koza anapanganso disclose naye michedwe
yes.
nde adampanga Richard kwa nyauyu nyabe one senior stress terminator yeah anamankhula boss masponsors athu akukonda pamene pajapa ka desitinga Joseph nde nkhani yake nali direction yake kulenga kuti mapodcasters akuuza lonely anthu or mwina nkhani kataboza just to sell their content kuma sponsors, you know. Ndiri muna ndiri SABA'S kitchen jenga lunch kulibe koma ngati mukufuna kanene no type of thing, ona ndiri tingathoza kuti mwadongonyoza anthu panopa chifodi sponsor athu ina akasangalala. The more we get the views, the more visibility they have on their brand, that type of thing. So anapanga slander ma podcast onse nentaona ndata number one podcast in the land, so zikuti khuza nani nakale kuti ndi funding order in some industry awasa unize nde imene wapanga John Alice Andrews. So Alice Andrews talks ananena kuti Kalawe has taken it to social media to lament that his wife has served him with divorce papers because of the interview that was aired on Mijedu on the 14th of March 2024. On that interview, the host was Nyauyu and guest spilled the tea. Who spilled the tea was Bianca. I think anangobanga.
Yeah, nandika analysis kage nali video.
Nali video.
Yes.
Kuma nkhani yake ndimene magamba ichi. Kuti Bianca napita for Alice Andrews anana ndi.
Alice just na video analysis.
Oh, okay.
Cool. Ina video 13 minutes.
13.
Yeah.
Video ja?
Yeah, Alice Andrews. Nkhani okay, post
Alice Andrews bajama amakondo kupanga comment baje.
My issues.
All right, let's get this straight. The wife decides to divorce. Kalawe, because we're on a show.
Bianca mena makwiramo.
Wabanga spill the beer. Kuti Kalawe
amaibe
mpa. So anaibe mpa kuma sana ibeza.
But anazuri. Okay, let's just find the video by TikTok singer so.
Yeah, so nkhani ndio no.
Zinginezo zinkachitika nde ana mufusa kuti kodi izi zimachitika amadala walolo
okwatira kale kapena ayi.
Zochitika zonizana zofunana
zoipemphazo
sana aje
zofunana so yes.
So the wife decides to divorce the husband because amamufuna nkazi wina. He was unsuccessful.
Zoti unsuccessful zonde sizikuziwa.
We don't know that. They also don't know that. And it wasn't aired out kuri anajana out. Let's be
ninkana awengana video. Yeah, kumano yeah. Pretty much.
Okay, all in all nkhani yona kuti Bianca ngarana ganiza kapena Bianca ngana not no. It means ibe madala anala out of kuti is ready.
Alibabanja akusaka pinzi ina.
My point is I feel like just feelings. I feel like it's a stupid idea to choose to leave a man because he simply wanted to try something out. Because
he wasn't successful.
Yeah,
no, it's just
who would want to date a failure?
Come on, brother. Come on, you can do better than that.
Okay, so that's the reason why. So it's like you embarrass me.
The family.
You embarrass the family. How could you fail?
Anyway, adena kanapeza nkazi wanapeza anapeza mwado ngalimo azizo nde amageza mafusa kuti tapereka ni malizo zini amene munga fotokoze munthu apeza kalengini ngati iyi nde ma comments anu mageza nkaika kuti aine tamuza kuti Brandon achitsiru bani zimene tenga gamoto zinali zizi kanga tuli gamoto jana tenga
atenga munthu wina andana akapangira ngini
atena bwaleti yayi nenta kumuuza kuti yes I had to do this aziziwa sanga kupangi disrespect iwe yayi I did this for us anasho wangazi kwa ngazi ya mapweketsa ngazi wao mapweketsa ngazi wao azikenda kuti she's better than you mafika ni honest
you know what and together ndinafa pa podcast some lady abukamba nkhani ngati imeneyo kuti amuna ake atakhala akumana ndi kandi Rihanna or Beyonce ndeka Rihanna Beyonce je waipempha ndi yeo jakane the wife would actually be mad. What are you?
Wakana Nicki Minaj we.
Umaenda ku tipo lo mwana nobora kuzandu uzori.
Mami Beyonce.
Mami du kurunde. You know? And she'll be like, "Tafuru goes, but it's not Kalabwa."
What no kola no malona ngati. Ngani yake ndimene.
So she said she would actually be mad if you would reject such a woman of a color.
Ngani ndimene would say, "Mamuna ndwanga." Hankaliza beans. Zikarene.
So the woman was embarrassed.
Call I say, but instigator, I have this question for you. Because mena abanga post any because I saw the original post ya Kalawe, right? Before ajina Alice kubanga kunena whatever. He generalized with my podcast tukutenga business yantu tukumagulisa kwa sponsors. What's your take on that one?
My take is as follows. Yeah. Wanda yankula bono bwino muzaona chi message cha ma aim uliona kulalata. Anthu ino
mwana ndikalenga pa Gugu.
Madana nzobusa.
All right, this is the thing.
Yeah.
This issue is in both sides. One, the truth of the matter is my podcast ambili they aim at being viral. And being viral is about when you unveil something that some people have not unveiled. And most of it is more mabanja. Maskando essentially. Yeah. So if you look at most of my podcast, they don't have a conversation that tongo chira. They will always want to dig on somebody's issues. And viral. So if you look at it, yes, they're making business out of, because virality my views, they can monetize that. So the moment they have monetized that, it's easy for them now to make money. So yeah, they're selling Ngini manager and they're making money out of it. In fact, that thing went viral because you know what you can sue it. Oh, the benefits of my story. But on the other hand, no. On the other hand, no. No, because of what? Everyone has a story.
Yeah.
So story itakuwa si kumenya bobo. Kama ngani mutani mali city. Musire mutaka right? Atu sama mali city yake wanchana kamba. Ngati ufuna kuti ukona urapinjika, basi sumbira nani? Tanani mbali na, right? But people can tell their story because the moment we keep on telling musakambe jakuti, it means other people will be suffering in silence. Yeah. Right? But people are having this opportunity to have now an alternative voice.
Yeah.
To speak on their mind, which wasn't happening with conventional radio or TV.
Doesn't happen still. Right? So the coming in of podcast has helped in terms of making sure good people have their own narrative and they are having their own say per matters. So it's in both angles to an extent. So it depends if the issue was exaggerated. And that's why you have to take care even when a guest is akumamasuka. You have to take care on how you are pushing. Kuti usaoneke kuti where you are the exaggerator. Because at the end of the day, it shows kuti you are trying to impose.
So yeah, the embarrassment is just kuti muna anakanika.
Kwa nende mafana ndufuseni sono instigate. Apopo, mukona ngati kuti watasuma ka 50. Banja ngati muntu akufuna kupita. So pita be basi.
You know, kanya banja ndio vote. Him losing a wife and the wife going is not a thing to celebrate.
No.
Right? Because but mafana yani, those people need a family to be together, blah blah blah, for them to grow bobo. Kupanga su is just justice.
Kumasa at the same time, chief. Mkazi kuti basi china chocho chachitika kunja kwa banja ndo matamangira nkati kunja ndo mwajibweresa nkado matere kunja when everything else is okay inside, I think it's not a very good idea.
No, but also you have
Also,
to
we don't know. And this is one of the things that have gone out. And most of the times, as my mapilira and he must figure ntana kuti auza zinzao magist ya kunyumba yeye ondipanga izi nampisa ndi izi ndika zafika nkhani yoti chinake chatuluka panja mazango kuti I think this is my justification because amfuna kuchoka kale koma atakangoti wachoka without a proper cause atibwezana kuti
usumnalifune banja ndikale.
But at the same time, on top of that, we need to realize the people who are popular, they are mostly talked about.
Very important.
So you need a woman
who also understands the media.
This person is mostly talked about.
Understanding the media ili apopo. Chwendu nena papa eti ndi infidelity imene achitika. Because infidelity is not only about ukapanga
untempting infidelity.
Okay, chabwino.
That's why one nena kuti it's not only zomwe zachitika. It's under the same.
Aika tempting. Fajo kuti.
Okay.
Madie mwandu muli anthu amene akupempha zinthu.
Yeah, true. Ifeso tumapempha ngini.
But yeah, this is a crime which he committed in Mbuyo. It's not even current.
Yeah, and I think it's an important thing to think about it. Kodi, and it's a very good angle. Yeah. Let me say this. Kodi weyo panopa tikuchira bobo kumatela akwirana nthawi ina yake kuduka zaziwa panopa ukuyabe kapena
ndi mwina weekend imene yona utango yambana kunyumbako mona imene anapanga reach out kwa bill
ijeri bando yangochuluka mfoni madam abo
for example nandi relationship ya bobo bono bazikuyenda bobo ndekungotuluka kankhani kumwe zinachitika mwina in 2021 ndibasa madam andisiye lero kuti
this is a very important thing. Now when Tazambi Makauti there was something that was happening we didn't know ndiye amangodikira an opportunity izangopanga land kuti d amenepo.
I think that's the scenario ndikalawe.
No, don't think for them.
Okay. Yeah, at a kind of opinion. We see your opinion. Go for it. Go for it. Yeah, pursue it.
Let me go for it.
Okay, I wanted to talk about the legal issues.
Yeah.
Going to court and whatever cannot save the marriage. Kuma is justice. As a kulingini na again, specifically when it comes to women. Kulingini na again, mina antama pesa da kungo igamba. Imene see, it's not true. And you want to protect yourself. It's very important to protect yourself. And the channels that are there is legal. Ngati palibe legal ndeli munthu upeza njira zina. Uzangopeza kuti munthu ucha. Mwina alibe khutu. Atolaka ngotumiza atu. Amene saku palibe trelo ndi wewe ya.
Amenda anamaliza to bwenzesa makuza.
But okay, kuna ngati injunctions are popular, right? Kumano scenario where I've never heard people doing my cease and desist situations. Have you heard such stuff? Cease and desist. It's when someone is doing my action, then you go to court to get an order. Which is similar to my injunctions. But this is just
more restraining orders in more or less, yeah.
Effective, you can go to court and say and so you get that order, which is a season.
Do it. The thing is, I don't know if you trust the justice system. Bro, even necessarily, this is a good drug. Nothing happens. And you even mutamene umasuma nkaniyo mapeza sokuti nkinija yambaso ngokuboa basi. Ngufuna ngozisiya basi.
Makaro aboyeka basi. The process is long.
The process is long. There's no like impetus from the judges. I don't know if it's the judges or it's whatever. Kuba basi nkinija makanga ingo drug in a very strange way.
And it's
very draining
on you, eh?
Yeah, and you get it drains you, right? So the other person you kumbali koso bola so bobo so kusangalala. So sometimes people think about it. Good, okay, if I go there, even if I get it, chitika, even what bank enforce. You know, for you to enforce, you have to pay. You have to pay for fuel, my brother. This is how it is. Of course, the background is you have to pay for your own fuel. Wapange pay police. That's an assumption. No, not an assumption, but that is an allegation of what happens. You have to pay the police for them to act. No to wabasa 50 bin. Kena go after 2 weeks, 50 minutes inata ndaendera kuma sina mpeze mtu.
Matamva kuswali.
Amaguza alibe mabuleni paper ora alembele ujeni.
And even a print paper. So you have to fund your own justice, man. So imagine if you're just a small fish in that pond. So the other person wakwinako you are paying 50 pin winner wazangu peka 5 meter. Who's going to get the justice?
Are you insinuating that it's better off to take the law in your own hands?
No. There are other ways to sort matters.
Like, let's teach people.
Justice 101.
Justice 101. No. We have to trust these instruments that were given to us, right? We need to make sure we're using them. But the only challenge is there is that the highest bidder always get it. Yeah. So sometimes you can get it.
Yeah.
At some point, and most of the times, do you know for your case to be heard? Sometimes you have to use even influencers.
Social media.
If they don't talk about it, you can't see the light of the day in the court.
True.
Because when people are meeting, I'm like, so you have to go through all that. And then let's say 3 million. Spend 10 million.
10 million ni kura zangu bweza 2 million.
I have examples. But I don't want to say them. I'm telling you, I have examples. You ought to quiz and drama. I remember, this is justice things like crazy. But yeah, lost 2 million for this other case. Up to now, I haven't been refunded. This guy took money of this other business I was doing or whatever. But crazy, man. That story. Up to now. What's the best example to use? Oh, I'm not known yet, so yeah. I'm not known. But I was told it could be torn out into the judgment.
Wow.
So I like, should I continue chasing 2 meter? But 2 meter, get 2 million. Pamwezi pachima kandi ndalama netu. So 2 million, but I still need my money. For me, could even push it. I need to travel. People go lawyer. And but 2 million, lawyers are drama. I guess.
You don't know where I want to get 90,000.
I've funded my adventures in Aga police. Kwasaka muntu na can be 80 million. And happy we spend like.
You don't drama, you. I used to get it in the
these are realities on the ground.
My fingers.
You need to have. Blessed. you see what my figures. I mean, no were even just to get your money. I'm a kind.
Yeah, very.
So sometimes in fact, he may think about if my phone at the bank respond to what you're saying.
Yeah.
No, it's about justice, but this justice sometimes is even debatable. Because you may never know what Bianca has on the other hand.
Yeah, true.
Who is backing her. And she can bring whatever she can bring, and she can win the matter. And this guy loses. So she will think about it. They'll think about it.
Yeah, true.
The problem is, at an open space like that, and women, specifically, when I go to Sanaran, it's No, because I'm a pimp.
Watch on the next episode.
I don't know, man. Yeah. But anyway, it was good just to jump into this match.
Thank you very much.
It was good to see you too.
So the debate remains that did he smash
or not?
Or he was attempting to smash.
Did
you try the beans or did you not?
So one last thing that I want to talk about, it's calving season, innit? I say now one thing that it's a question actually. What's the relationship between Kuzizida and Kushoan?
But as a whole.
I don't know, but I cannot speak for them, but me.
You can speak for yourself, my boy.
Any opportunity I get.
The
weather don't matter.
Oropa okutoba.
Yeah.
I would drape like a motherfucker.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
A fucking a mother.
What?
Okay, so in Sanami. Pali ma areas awiri amene amakhala sensitive kwambiri thupi langa. Kunsana ndi matako.
We here in the studio today.
Mista.
The butt cheeks.
Should I call you Mista?
Then manina kuti, why should I be butt naked? Kukuzizira.
Okay.
That's my point. Because these are two sensitive places.
Okay.
Yeah. Kono masamu aselion. Weather. Iwe ndibwenzi lona nyengo.
Ntavuza zofuso. Sana yange. Pande pajama. Aina GD mapo messages so south.
Yeah.
No. What?
Okay, wait. Let me ask you a question. You guys have time on your phones, like off the camera. If you conceive in June or July, do the answer what that means again?
August, September, October.
Oh, okay. Ndajama bado mali jaja mina. Bado mali.
March.
Fema December be busy.
My daughter.
Aye, suicide.
Allah! My victim are weather.
I think so.
The weather was bad.
Because I think
was bad.
May, June is that's when it gets chilled.
Yeah.
Right? So if you conceive in May, that means
June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January,
February.
February. September.
My son was born on 3rd February.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my son.
I went in the winter.
Bensam Junior.
Winter baby.
Don't do winter.
No.
Soldier.
Here's the thing. Listen to this. My son, 3rd February. My daughter, 1st April.
But Fools.
My son, 25th.
April.
Winter soldiers.
Winter soldier. Hey, guys.
Ayi, kobana ne asendo kuze. Ngati pali nthawi imene makhala even stimulated kwambiri. Nthawi imene thupi langa likumva kutenda. It's optimal operation. Than nthawi zizira. What I'm thinking about is sleeping, bro.
No, what I'm saying is, another son, bad we go out of August and September. Come, the main second did it. March, April, May, March.
But I want to just
February.
clear my matters. How is it? Entire week. Okay, there's this thinking. Kudi, ntumatendisana yanjani. Guys, muntu ufuna wakoze.
Ase,
Muntu ufuna
mbanga za mtambili mbili.
like you have work, you have to make money. Pasiko bana. So basi atu here entire this here antoli muzi mbanga jani. That's why Malawi is poor. Paka no kambiri.
Ngani ya dusa ya sintiratu. Trajectory ya ngani ya sintiratu.
Hey, it's closed.
Yeah, we are closing. Don't worry. Come on, ask. Instigator. Nafande. Instigator. Nafuna kwa chintu chimoza. Because you had your phone in your hand. Ta panga mabetha mbili. Inano nganisa kusokonesa. Ni September. Ndeti September makala magidwa conceive lino. Ndeti December. Yeah.
Pamene fair December ni marriage. Made in March, born in December.
Yeah.
Kama chomwe chimandwaza nchokurere. Ine chaka chomwe nabadwa acho. Chomwe napangidwa. Izo mapangidwa chaka chino mbadwa chaka chinasi.
Zaboza.
Ofuna chaka chimozi?
Ine nda chaka chimodzi runo. Made in March, born in December.
Interesting.
Chaka chomwecho.
Made in March.
Mazabadwa chaka chamawa? Mwana wakunga chaka chino? Aye.
Devaluation tajiri.
Aye.
I think it did a minute when yeah, America. So America they're saying September because in the winter
Oh, Macau winter so?
yeah, so it has to be with the country specific. But the fact of the matter is winter magondo manga producer nambe. That's why during winter my emergency people magenda swambi.
Oh?
Yeah.
Mwezi uno June uno odani mwone sura zijedwa kuta.
Ndachitamanda.
Entrepreneur oda mapenzi.
Okubole ucha.
Ndira.
My phone uza.
My phone.
Come on, it's crazy.
Wife no just say. Timangona kumunyosa. I didn't know kuti anambwereka muche mpanga dollar.
For real?
What did I know? Sina nyoza. Pasa props.
Didn't I say? My brother was there. Anambwereka dollar. Who was that?
Zambiri?
No, ndaba miyalo katapira. Ukamata ikufika day yamakhala kuti
Ikugogoda guy. Osale kuchaja koma ikugogoda.
So my other brother paid for him just to settle the matter. With the top amount. That nigga says making money.
He's making money.
Because people want to look rich. Yeah, no. Okay, fine. I'm gonna give you the money, but I'm gonna take something off you.
Do what you gotta do. Yeah.
Oh man, that's a smart mind. That's a smart mind. Well, I don't like it, but we have to close. Yeah, man. But it's been Podcastmalawi with the one and only Brandon Jones. Hamburgers in the building. Buy merch. Which one? Which camera? You. Apple. Buy merch. Manvet. Yeah. We still have Mauji. It's limited. Nan nagareti teka pompano and hakukula. Adana uguda and agunja ndamena ugula wambi adana uguda.
A few t-shirts remaining.
A few. You know what I mean? Inanga.
Dola muko za onene na bangono. Osale kwa mbili.
Subsidy.
We can negotiate.
Yeah. So Podcastmalawi merch ilipo be. Tukubwa so summer edition. It's gonna be beautiful. Ice cream. Also, we're going to unveil the design soon. For
swimsuits as well.
Winter, summer.
Some.
Winter.
Winter.
Bikini, so?
Begin the podcast. PM. P on the other. P on the other one.
Capital P. Yeah, so we have that match ilipo. Yambi mbili. Ngamfaso tukwange mathandos Dani. Tingatokuba grad.
Zibangili so adano kuda we are making.
We are making. Masando za ta Dani so dula. Mnaona pa Twitter madanda ula uti masando zena yako tula kama Dani ndo cheap. Yeah. So another thing is that we are open for advertisement. And tumaoba, you've been asking me on the side, timabanga nditu. So if you want to advertise on Podcastmalawi, the number one, the biggest brand, podcast. Come through. We can do that for you, business. And also, we do that. We can wish people well on their birthdays with an insert here.
If you have a shout out, a birthday message.
What is it?
Kama sanga rundi heta wina wage. Amenofuna uzambone.
Belan.
Akunama. Bezo zo Gugu master sangalo.
Azo Cardinal Gugu ndeo kunwa.
So catch you on the next one. Subscribe, follow, like, and share the content.
Peace.
We out of here.
Peace out.